You want to make yourself, and I always say this, this is one of those things that's good in business and good in working, dealing with women. Um, it's an older tweet, but I retweeted. He said, I fucked at the nightclub where I was a security guard. It's problematic, but was not easy to not do. Bitches everywhere wanting action. They just don't care about my job. Bitches can turn around against you for any reason, anytime, and make your job impossible. Follow Jezebels. Again, we're talking about fucking a coworker, but more important about this is being in the right environment. Being in the right environment will increase your close rate exponentially. I got lucky. I started working the door purely by accident when I was in college, at like one of the last great singles nightclubs in the 80s. And it was kind of a carryover from the 70s, like local baseball players, local pro ball players would come in, wealthy guys, just everyone. And it was one of the last great singles bars. And I was there for like 3 years when I was in college. The environment mattered. I learned a lot in the right environment. Had I not been there, say I was working at 7-Eleven, I would have had a different experience. If I had been working, driving, a truck, my experience would have been different. I would have been in the wrong environment to learn about women. But you want to put yourself in an environment where you don't have to be that good to be successful. Bartenders, top of the list, DJs, doormen, security, club promoters, all get laid like tile. It's the right environment. You mix lots of women, lots of single, youngish women, and you add in alcohol to any environment, and you're going to increase your close rate. That's just the way it is. And so you have to, if you were to decide, you know what, I want to spend a year or two just getting very, 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 very good with women. It's this one weakness I have, and everything else seems to have its shit together. 2 years as a bartender or a bar back or working in a nightclub, and you only have to work there 3 days a week, you would learn more about women than you could ever in any other job year after year. Maybe photographers, maybe guys that are in media, but again, that's a completely different thing. We're talking about something you can kind of go into without any skills, and they'll teach you on the ground. But you will learn more about women because you're in a high contact, relaxed, sexually charged environment. You want to be in the right environment. And we say this even like and the first time I ever heard this was like from Dan Kennedy, who's like a business coach. In the gym business, you want people that have lots of disposable income for personal training, because you can be the best trainer, but if you're in a low income neighborhood, no one can afford your services. But if you go into a high income neighborhood, you don't even have to be that good, and you can close people because there's so much disposable income around. You want to put yourself into an environment where you don't have to be that good to be successful. And when it comes to women, college, that's why guys, when they go into it, we're like, look, you're never going to be in a better environment to meet and learn about and have sex with women and learn everything you can for 4 years. You're never going to be in a better environment. It's just the way it is. And next to that, anything that has a nightlife, like bartenders, DJs, doormen, club promoters, you're just going to meet a lot of women. And you're going to be in the right place at the right time, and things will happen. Again, it's the right environment. And it's like he says, it was problematic because it was not easy to avoid women in his job as a security guard. It can become a problem. Again, then now you've got different problems, but at least they're problems that you were looking for and you could have. So again, if you're struggling, if you want to learn quickly, or if you just want to really indulge in something like this and you have the time and the space in your life and you're single, these are the jobs that will put you in the right environment. You'll learn a lot in a short, and you don't have to do it forever. I always try to convey that to guys. They're always like, I don't want to be a bartender no, you only have to do it for like 2 years, and you'll have seen everything that you need to see. At 5 years, any profession 5 years to see everything at least once. But when you're talking about something you want to hit it and get it, 2 years is usually long enough. And again, that's the bottom line on your environment.